Want to understand the changing world?
We break down all the big global shifts.
Follow us and never miss an update.
Hit that follow button right now.
The 2026 World Cup in the United States is poised to be the largest sporting event on Earth. But weeks before the first whistle, a diplomatic standoff is already threatening the tournament's stability. The Iranian national team has been drawn into Group G, with matches scheduled in major American hubs like Los Angeles and Seattle. While the U.S. State Department cleared the players for travel, they flatly denied entry to 15 key Iranian football officials, including the head of the federation, Mehdi Tash. This decision has triggered a high-stakes collision between the world's most powerful border agency and the mandates of international sport. Washington grounds its defense in national security. The United States officially designates Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC, as a terrorist organization. In Iran, military service is mandatory. This means many ordinary citizens, including sports executives and coaches, technically serve their time within the ranks of the IRGC. For the Department of Homeland Security, that affiliation is a hard line. They maintain that a soccer tournament cannot serve as a loophole for individuals linked to a designated terrorist group to enter the country. From the perspective of the U.S. government, the absolute sovereignty of national border security takes precedence over any international sporting agreement. Tehran frames the situation as a deliberate attempt to cripple their national team. By barring the technical and administrative staff, they argue the U.S. is using security as a pretext to sabotage Iran's competitive operations. This tension erupted at the U.S. Embassy in Turkey, where the visas were processed. The result was a public exchange of diplomatic hostilities that continued even as the team prepared for camp. Iran asserts that the United States is violating the very laws that govern global tournaments, specifically the requirement for host nations to provide a neutral and equal environment for all qualifiers. The standoff is at a deadlock. Iran demands the sovereign respect of an international competitor, while the U.S. continues to manage the delegation through the lens of a security threat. The visa crisis has forced Iran to abandon its American training facilities entirely, relocating their base camp to the Mexican border city of Tijuana. This forces a grueling logistical cycle. The team will enter the United States only on the morning of their matches, and under the conditions of the visas, they are forced to leave the country the same day. The friction extends into the culture of the games as well. In Seattle, a local committee organized a pride match involving Iran and Egypt, a celebration of local values that has clashed with the participants' domestic laws. Both Iran and Egypt have officially objected to the branding of the match. They maintain that being forced into this cultural context violates their own beliefs and was done without their consent. Between the extreme cross-border travel and the cultural disputes, Group G has become a logistical and diplomatic minefield. As the governing body, FIFA is caught in the middle of a geopolitical storm they are ill-equipped to handle. Their own bidding regulations, updated for the 2026 cycle, explicitly require hosts to guarantee entry for all tournament participants without discrimination. However, FIFA possesses no actual authority to overrule U.S. Homeland Security. They are legally obligated to enforce their rules, but geopolitically powerless to do so. If they punish the United States, they risk damaging their largest commercial market. If they do nothing, they demonstrate that their international rulebook holds little weight against a powerful host. The decisions made in 2026 will echo through future tournaments. By allowing a host nation to block officials based on domestic security labels, the current system is setting a new standard for global sports. It provides a blueprint for future hosts, like Saudi Arabia in 2034, to cite their own national laws to exclude athletes or officials from nations they politically oppose. The friction in Group G proves that host nations can use their borders as a political tool, even in the middle of a World Cup. This raises a difficult question for the future of the Games. Should a sovereign host country have the absolute right to ban foreign officials for national security, or should host nations be forced to leave their politics at the border? Let us know what you think in the comments below.